With the Texas Longhorns being on top of the college football world right now, and with us being halfway through this year's recruiting cycle, I think it's time that we take a look at the Texas Longhorns top 5 recruits in the class of 2024 so far. Now, National Signing Day isn't until February, but it's never too early to take a look at how well that Texas is recruiting this year, and they're getting it done. Texas currently has the 17th best recruiting class in the class of 2024, and the 5 players that we're going to be taking a look at are going to be key pillar stones for the Longhorns in the future. So all my UT fans, if you believe that Texas is back, leave this video a like and hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications so you never miss when we cover the Texas Longhorns, as well as comment your thoughts down below. How far do you think the Longhorns are going to go this season? And if you want your bets to go further this NFL season, look no further than today's sponsor, BUSR, and get your 100% sportsbook match up to $2,500. Guys, bet with confidence this NFL season with BUSR. They have an amazing platform to make your betting easy. They have same game parlays. They got everything that you would be looking for, as well as they have a quick and convenient deposit and payout system. Guys, take full advantage and bet with confidence this NFL season with BUSR and get your 100% deposit match up to $2,500 with the link at the top of the description. And thank you again to BUSR for sponsoring today's video. All right, but let's jump into it and take a look at Texas's top 5 recruits in the class of 2024 so far, and let's see who's the standout player in the top 5. Let's jump into it. 3, 2, 1. Starting it off, we have 6'4", 210-pound 4-star edge rusher, Umeo Zulu. This kid, now, these are his sophomore year highlights. When I first watched them, I was like, he's looking a little small for being 6'4", 210, but these are his sophomore year highlights. He does not have any junior year highlights yet, but this kid, he has such great potential if these are his sophomore year highlights. He's ranked as the 17th best edge rusher in the class of 2024, and the #1 area after taking a look at his highlight tape. Great athlete, phenomenal frame to be able to build off of, especially with him being so big as a sophomore. Obviously, he's in his senior year now. He needs to use his hands more effectively. When he fully gets when he fully just grasps how to use his hands, that is where he's going to become extremely scary. You guys already have a ton of powerful edge rushers over there at Texas. Adding a guy like Umeo Zulu is going to be yet another fine addition. And if he's able to work on that first step burst and use his hands more effectively, this is going to be a guy that's going to be causing havoc in the backfields. Next up, the Longhorns are getting some more wide receiver help in the form of 4-star wide receiver Freddie Dubose. This kid is 6'1", 170 pounds, and as you can see, he can get up and fly. Yet another player, these are his sophomore year highlights. He does not have his last year's junior year tape up, but this kid is special. He has that perfect mix of, as you can see right here, boom, going up and getting the contested pass off the dude's back and then going and taking it all the way to the crib. And guys, he's a sophomore making plays like this. He's only gotten bigger, stronger, and faster. But the #1 thing of his is his speed. He can flat out, when he sees some green grass, he is gone. And as we should have all seen with Texas versus Alabama, Texas has some speed on that edge in the wide receiver position. So adding a guy like Freddie Dubose is just going to continue to add more speed to that wide receiver room for Texas. I think it's this next play right here. I do love the fact that he catches the ball out with his hands. He's aggressive with catching the ball. He doesn't wait for the ball to come to him. He goes up and high points the pass or goes and reaches out and gets the ball out in front of him with his hands. Again, showing the blocking. Where you going? Flat him out. I think it's this play right here, yeah. Look at how, boom, catches the ball in front of him, right in front of his eyes, and then just gets up and goes. Again, a sophomore with this level of explosiveness. Guys, he's only gotten bigger, stronger, and faster. Freddie Dubose is gonna be a name to look out for in the class of 2024. Now getting into the top 3 for the Longhorns, we have 4-star safety Jordan Johnson-Rebel, who, he's right here. Look at him perfectly track this guy. Boom, as soon as he sees that, undercuts it with the quickness. Boom, explodes on him. 5'10", 180 pounds. And this kid, he is the perfect hybrid safety. He does a phenomenal job of, 5'10", 180 is not the biggest safety in the world, but he does a phenomenal job of whatever he doesn't have in his size, he more than makes up for it in his physicality. And then he's got phenomenal speed to be able to track guys down, cover massive ground. Boom, just blows him up. Where are you going? Get that ball out of here. Jordan Johnson-Rebel, he's going to be a staple in that Longhorns defense. I mean, this kid, he flat out, I mean, just look at how quickly he closes on these wide receivers. He's definitely not afraid of contact. He actually invites contact, plays through the whistle. Phenomenal, as you can see right here, phenomenal open field tackler. Waits to get his spot, and then boom, it just goes and easily wraps the guy up. Jordan Johnson-Rebel, this kid, I've been watching him for a while now. He is one of the most gifted athletes in the class of 2024, and athletically at safety, he can get it done in all levels. The only area that slightly is concerning me is going to be the size. If he can get up to like 5'11", 6 foot, and then creep up closer to 200 pounds, maybe like 190, I think that'll help him, especially with just how many bigger body receivers and tight ends that we're seeing safeties have to cover. I would like to see him be a little bit bigger, but his athleticism will more than make up for that. Let's come screaming off the edge. Next up, we actually have Jordan Johnson-Rebel's teammate and the second best RB in the entire country, and Jerrick Gibson. Sit down, little boy. Get him a ball for you. I've been watching this kid's tape all day. He is one of the most explosive runners in the entire country. First off, I love how he maintains speed through all of this traffic, and then just sit down, little boy. Get him a ball for you. Like that, step up to the face and get a ball for me. Get out my way. And then has more than enough speed to take it all the way to the crib. Jerrick Gibson, this kid is special. We should all know that Texas knows how to recruit their RBs. I mean, we're seeing what CJ Baxter's doing there as a true freshman right now. But this kid, I mean, just look at this kid is so cold. Look at the breaks to the outside, nope, cut back, scoop, fake inside, get back to the outside, and then has enough explosiveness to be able to maintain the outside. This kid is special. Okay, this play, you're gonna need to zoom in real quick because it took me like nine tries to see what he did right here. Look at how he breaks to the outside. Oh, here, I'll play it for you in just full speed, and then you can tell me what you think happened here. Gets to the outside. All of a sudden, he's back in the middle of the field and is hitting up the seam. This kid put one foot in the ground, cut and broke this linebacker's ankles, and then split the gap in the middle and takes it all the way to the end zone. This kid's level of explosiveness, vision, and change of direction is going to make him one of the most dangerous RBs in college football. I love the fact that he maintains his speed through contact. I love that he doesn't when he's running in the dirt, he doesn't have clean running lanes, that he's still able to maintain speed. A lot of running backs, when they're going through this, when they have to hit that hole, they hit a little timidly, you know? They don't really hit it. Boom, where you going? Get him a ball for you. Get him a ball for you. Again, Jerrick Gibson is going to be the next great Texas running back. Sit him down, little boy. This kid is something special. And guys, he's just your second best recruit so far in the class of 2024. And last but certainly not least, the Texas Longhorns landed the #1 player in Texas and the #1 edge rusher in the entire country, Colin Simmons. This kid, I have covered a lot of players. There are very few players who are as gifted physically and technically sound as Colin Simmons is. He uses his hands and his frame so well to get into the edge. I mean, look at him dip this shoulder and just absolutely blow past this tackle right here. Nope, where you going? Boom. Easy breakup. 6'4", 225 pounds. Pair him up with Anthony Hill, and you have one of the scariest just pass rushing threats in the entirety of college football, but especially in the SEC. This kid, he knows how to bend, he knows how to use his hands. Freak athlete, great explosiveness off the edge. He could use his hands slightly better. He does do a great job of bending and using his power. I would like to see him use his hands just a little bit better, but it's very elite for high school play. I want to see him take that next step, but as far as just causing pure havoc, pair him up with Anthony Hill and Ethan Burke, and you have that is going to be one of the scariest pass rushing threats that Texas has ever had. Colin Simmons, this kid is a 5-star recruit for a reason. He has just such phenomenal athleticism, great first step quickness, is able to use his power and speed effectively, but not just relying on one or the other. He does a great job of switching between speed, power, finesse. He seriously has got it all. This kid he really is something special, and the fact that Texas was able to land him is huge. So those are the top 5 recruits for the Texas Longhorns so far in the class of 2024. Again, we are just halfway through the recruiting season. Texas has so many more players that they're interested in landing, as well as, hey, we all should know, early National Signing Day, there are a lot of flips. So we could be seeing a lot of players from Texas Tech, maybe a little A&M, you know, Oklahoma. They could all end up flipping over to UT. We won't know until we get there, but I am so excited to see how these players develop with the Longhorns. I want you guys to comment down below. Out of these 5 players that we took a look at, who are you most excited to see? Obviously, you know, Colin Simmons is going to have the most hype, being the #1 player in the class for the Longhorns so far. But in my opinion, we all should know how well that Texas running backs play. Jerrick Gibson is the truth. That dude has it all. 5'10", 200, great change of direction, great speed, vision, power, explode, like you name it, this kid's got it. That's my favorite player out of all the guys that we took a look at. I want you guys to comment down below your favorite. Leave this video a like, comment down below your thoughts on all 5 of these recruits, as well as hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications so you never miss any of the 5 videos that we drop on the channel. I love and appreciate each and every single last one of y'all, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.